This is Robert Schutz, and today we're going to explore Rhino 4.0 BldSrf with AutoChaining and tangency. What you're seeing here are two pieces of a stair rail, and we want to make a surface to connect the two that carries over the profile. First off, let's zoom around in so that we can take a look at the end of the top section. We can pan by going Shift right mouse button. Zooming, I use my mouse wheel. We're in there. So let's go to Surface, Blend Surface, and let's go over. If you look at the command line, you can see AutoChaining, yes. Chain continuity is tangency. So let's click the bottom. Notice that we've gotten a fair amount of the profile there selected in yellow. This profile has 22 individual segments in it. With AutoChaining, we can actually get this down to about 4 or 5 clicks instead of 22 clicks. So to prove that, let's cancel out by hitting Escape, hitting the space bar again, and typing A space and turning off AutoChaining, and you can take a look here. Now you notice that I'm going through each individual little segment. It takes forever. If you have a very complicated profile, this could be really a problem. So let's go back, cancel this, turn on AutoChaining, and go forward. You notice we're picking much faster now, all the way around. And if you want, okay, now if you notice up on the command line it says enter when done. We've made our full circle. Enter, zoom back out, spin her around. Takes a while to get used to this 3D stuff, I'll tell you. Okay, and let's continue here and pick. One thing that Rhino does for you, if it isn't sure which surface that you're trying to pick, it'll give you a selection menu, and with the arrows. I did this on purpose, and I picked a little bit away. But if we move down to it, it picks another one. Neither of those two are the ones that I want, so I'm going to click None. And try again. We got it that time. Now where we are is in the Adjust Curve Seams. What it wants to do is line up the two. I have midpoint checked on my object snap, so I'm going to move this over to the middle of the bottom and click, and you notice that we have the arrow going. You can adjust it either side, but I'm going to stick it with on the left side. Let's spin back around and go over to the other section. Notice that it clicked up, so what we're going to do is go over and drag that down into the middle. Alright, so now adjust this out so we can see it, and our adjust cursors are done, so we're going to hit enter. And we come up with the Adjust Blend Bulge choice here. And you can see the curve in between the two rails. What we can do now is we can transform that curve if we choose to by moving the sliders back and forth. You notice that moving there. Deform it. Go the other way. I like to stick with the default. And we can also click on Preview. And it takes a second, but we can actually look up and look at our surface there. So if you look at the command line, we control point to adjust, hold alt, move handle to adjust edge, angle, shift for symmetry. A few more options there, but let's keep this simple. We'll click Preview. Let's move it around a little bit. I think that looks pretty good. So let's click OK. There's our surface. Pretty sweet. So this is Rhino 4.0 Blend Surface with AutoChaining and using the tangency option, and it's Robert Schutz.